Would you date someone who couldn't or didn't read? Me personally, no, I would not, because I understand that reading can enhance your relationship. For example, people who read tend to have a better understanding of empathy and emotional intelligence. Whether you're reading fiction or non-fiction, you get to put yourself into another person's reality. So it broadens your perspective. You understand that different situations requires different responses. And that is very helpful in a relationship because a long time ago there was a couple who just kept on arguing. They had kids, weren't married, and then I would never normally get involved in someone's relationship. But I just said, put yourself in his position and put yourself in her position, and then come to some sort of understanding where both person are coming from. And they looked at me like I was speaking Mandarin. They were just like so befuddled, like, hmm? And that's why it's just important to read, just so you can grasp situations more better, and you understand that relationships are a two-way street. You understand that fulfilling your partner's wants and needs is just as important as having your wants and needs met. And also, when you read, it reduces stress. You get to be, it puts you in a calm state of mind. It's like meditation. And remember that your brain is a muscle, it likes to be used. People who study more and read more, their brain is getting used, it's taking in information, and the brain is being worked. And once you don't use something, you eventually lose it. If you don't work out, if you don't walk, you'll end up putting on weight. I mean, unless you have like a fast metabolism, but you end up putting on weight, you lose your muscle mass. And it's just the same with reading. You understand, you have a better analytical mind. You're more of a critical thinker. You think before you speak. You speak based off stuff that you know instead of just how you feel in that moment. Like for example, many years ago, I went to my cousin's house party. I went outside for some fresh air, and a girl approached me. We were speaking, and then she said that she had kids, and my reaction was like, oh, like okay, like very surprised and shocked. And then before she asked me, would I date someone who has kids? And I said no, I would not. But before I could actually explain myself, she just went on this tangent and just started ranting. And instead of responding of what I originally was going to say, I just wanted to find out about this person. So I asked, what was the last book that you read? He's like, I don't read books. I ain't got no patience. I ain't got no time for books. That summed everything up. It made sense. That's why you reacted the way you reacted. Because any functioning, critical thinking mind would have been like, and why is that, Jamal? Why wouldn't you date anyone with kids? Oh, the only reason I wouldn't date anyone with kids is because I want to experience having a child for the first time with someone who also been their first time. So it's a new experience for us. And I want to raise my child. I want to give 100% unconditional love. And I don't think I can do that in a relationship if there's another child, because I'll feel compelled, I feel obliged to actually put in a effort into your child because we're all under one roof. And I will believe that my child will end up lacking something in the long run. And that's just my belief. I stand firm to my belief. But if she had a critical thinking mind, we would have had that conversation. And maybe we would have both learned something from each other. because she just reacted based off emotions, it just basically said a lot. And the fact that she didn't read, it made sense. It just made perfect sense. And also, another example, I was seeing a friend, and my friend had a child a few weeks back, and he called me and said, "Oh, like, come and see the child." Again, a child out of wedlock, never finished college, still lives with his parents. Him and his partner wasn't even living together. They were at loggerheads. They both didn't read, and you can tell. And when I went to his house, he was smoking in the same room as the child, and I was like, I don't know all the facts, but I know secondhand smoke is just as bad as firsthand smoke. And there's this book by this doctor, and before I could even say it, he was like, "I'm not reading no man's book to telling me what I can do." I was like, "But this is for your child's benefit. You know, you want your child to grow up healthy and strong, and you want to give them the best possible advantage ever." And his reaction was just like, "I'm not reading." I was just shocked. I was shocked. That was the last time I saw him. I don't want anyone ignorant around me. How can you be with someone with that mentality? And obviously, eventually, him and his partner went their own separate ways. He had a kid with another person. The cycle continues. But if you knew that in advance, if you knew that reading enhances your relationship, it will make you pick more wiser. And if you're having bad relationships, whether that's friendships, the opposite sex, family, this book, The Ultimate Guide, The Ultimate Life and Relationship Guide, it's a very comprehensive, practical guide to enrich your relationship life. And it also has real life examples which can give you a wider perspective on how a situation may be handled in a gentle, loving, compassionate way. And I think the information in the book is really valuable. So invest in yourself. The link will be down below. And I thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if there's something that I missed out, please let me know in the comments. Do you not have to read, or can you be illiterate and still have an amazing relationship? If so, I'd love to hear all about it. And if you can't read, but you want to get into reading, I would love to help you as well. I'm here to help. I am God's servant to the world, and I just want to leave the world a better place when I go. And I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. The book description will be down below. Thank you very much for your time. You take care, and all the best. Peace.